coaching the team. You know, when he got the job, I was excited because, you know, Wes was one of those guys that was, I remember we remember his first scouting report over there shaking, didn't know what he was talking about. But, you know, he was one of those guys that really was outspoken, you know, for someone who really wasn't a coach or assistant coach at the time. You know, he was always on me to, you know, pass the ball, play the game the right way, you know, work, and he always stayed on my back, and it was like, you know, now that you're a coach, you're going to be an amazing coach. So, you know, just getting to see, you know, Wes just do his thing is going to be amazing anyway.
As you kind of talk about coming back and then seeing everybody for the first time and hopefully kind of making up for some of that guilt, I'm wondering, I know it's only been 12 hours or something, but do you feel different or lighter at all?
No, I do. It's like this weight is off. It's just one of those things, like I didn't even want to fly at airports that connected this way. Like it was one of those, it was this thing that was just that I created, you know. It's like for me to just, you know, deal with it, you know. Even though I still, you know, wear my, you know, I still got all my Wizards gear. I got all the new gear. I got all the jerseys. I make sure I got, you know, my shorts and socks every year from the team. But it's just one of those things where globally I was like, you know, let me keep my distance. You know, it's safer. It's safer for me this way.
And you mentioned watching Brad. How have you seen him evolve into kind of a franchise guy for this team?
I didn't realize he's 10 years in. Is he the oldest Wizard player within the last 20, 30 years? Yeah, wow. I mean, just, you know, it's like he is. But just watching him, just, you know, curious, quiet, you know, very clean-cut guy. He's done really a great job.
Gil, I think you said on the podcast maybe that one of the best moments was the shot you hit in Chicago, and of course you had the moment in Staples Center. But what about this building? What's your favorite moment?
Actually, Larry Hughes turning the ball over, Game 6, and I had to chase down Kirk Heinrich for that block, which they would have went up 6, and I saved the play. So your favorite moment is the defensive play? No, because that was like they would have went up 6. But that's your favorite moment is the defensive play. They don't make any sense. Or got it. Exactly. Yes. Okay. Yes, that's like the Utah one. That's turn around before the shot win the basketball. I don't believe your favorite play is the defensive play. There was really no significant end. There was no pressure. It was tight. But that we could have lost that series if we would have went up 6. And we had to go back to Chicago, and I had to say, you know, I'd rather do it right here. We did it on defense. Yeah, did it on defense. Our proudest moment.
Really disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points.
I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's like the Beatles have come back together, the big three in the building. Before we even start, I want all three of you to kind of just look at this picture. And we'll just go down the road. Karan, I want you to tell me the first thing you think about when you see that photo.
Man, you know, I'm big on legacy, you know, so I immediately just pivot to that word, legacy, and I think about our history here in D.C., and I can't even put it in words because it's a combination of so many things. You know, when you think about off the court, our impact in this community, this was some people say it's my second home, but this was this home. That's what it was. It was home. Our connection to this city was just that. And I think that once that they decided to honor us in this capacity, you felt that energy immediately. You know, so that's what I felt when I looked at that.
Why is he laughing already? I think all three of you know why I'm laughing, because there's this part of me that's like, it's about damn time. GA, what do you think about when you see that photo?
There's a reason I was on all the billboards. That face right there. That face sold a lot of tickets. The ladies in here screaming. I can't hate this. I understand. I see why y'all put me in the middle. I get it. But it's, these guys, man, we did, the way we played, off of each other, the way we just came together and put our egos aside when we had to. That's really what it was about. We all had our own personalities off and on the court, and our on the court personalities when they needed to just everyone blossom. We did. We never really had on court problems. You know what I mean? Like we knew, like, all right, I done shot enough. Okay, I done shot enough today. You do that. I'll get that look. Antoine, give me that look, like. And then Kareem like, hey man, hold on, man. Touch it. You know what I mean? So it was one of those things where when we got on the court, at some point it would all say, all right, everyone, we're together. So it was grateful that I played with two guys that really understood, my style and, when to let me go and when to say, hey, come on, it's a team still. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where I'm grateful that, I had these two guys with me.
Captain?
I see my brothers. And just like brothers, just like family, you have your moments, you compete. You love each other just like, blood related, but I have so much respect for these two guys, for the way they came in and competed, the way they made the game easy for me, and just the love of the game. They share the same love for the game just as much as I did. Karan, the toughness that he brought to this team, the personality, you knew if he didn't come out here on this court, he was going to let you know. Gilbert, the amount of work he put into his craft, he knew he was prepared night in and night out. So no matter what defense they was throwing at him, he was going to be prepared. So you knew you had to be prepared. And the way we just played off one another, no matter what offense we had to run, no matter what obstacles were thrown our way, we always found a way to make it work. And the most important thing was that we all kind of came together at different points of our careers. And the one thing that always stands out every time we came into this building, the energy, the fans. Still to this day, I'm here a lot. I come back and hear fans talk about, man, you three are the reason why I'm a Wizards fan. And that says a lot right there because, Karan said it earlier, it's about your legacy. And every time we come in, we know it's going to be home. And I see whether it's the ushers or whoever, it's just like, this is my second home. And when I see these guys, this is family. These are my brothers. We went to war together. We laughed, we jumped together. We got frustrated together, but, we always found a way to, it's genuine. I'm in Miami a lot, I see Karan. I love you, man. How you been doing? But this one get together, and just like 2 years ago. Let's go. I'm coming.
Can we clear something up? Let's put it on the record. Can you tell the story of the first time you were in the locker room with these guys and you made a statement? I think you're the one that told me this story the first time where you were like, there was no BS with you, how you wanted this team to play. Clear up the air off that story.
Well, I think that I came from a losing situation, right? So they beat Chicago in the first round, right? Yeah, so I come from a losing situation, and I just wanted to establish myself and my presence in the locker room. So I just let everybody know. I think it was in Toronto. Trying to bully everybody. I was just like, hey, I'm here too. And, this what I like to get done too, and this is like the way I like to play, and I, keep this roll, keep it rolling. And everybody was like, all right. Like, I said a lot of good stuff, but yeah, that's what it ended up boiling down to.
The personalities are all different, but it works. Like you mentioned, no BS, tough chips. The captain, smooth, bringing everyone together. Why did it work?
We wanted to win.
I didn't care about the points. I didn't care about all that. We all wanted to win, and we knew in order for that to happen, it started with us three. And whether it's me not taking a shot to the set, whatever the situation was, we had one common goal. That was to win the battle. Why you look at me like that when I say that?
No, I'm saying because you right on, and also like we all love basketball. Yeah, like I think that was the common denominator within all of us. Like we all did different things, we all had different personalities, but when it came down to getting down to it, like we loved the game of basketball. Like he got the bag, he had the bag. I just touched it, but we still like. That didn't matter. Like, we wasn't going to bring our best version of ourselves to every game. We wasn't going to compete. You know what I mean? We love the spirit of competition. You know what I mean? And, like, we just bought into that. So I think that's why our connection was just, like, so potent on the court. You saw it. We just, like, every night, marking in the book, the 75 points going on that stat sheet from these three right here.
You've been here all the time. You're here always. This might be the first time you've been back since you were with Orlando.
Yeah.
What was it like walking into this arena today?
Man, the goosebumps, right? It was like you're not like. I walked in with a limp. Came to the court, like, oh man, okay. This feels like it. Got the court. I'm sitting here like, I remember there was a dead spot over there. It just brings all the memories. All the memories you forget and you try to lose, they all come back. Right? The twins sit there. It just all comes back, and it's just like, man, you don't get that sense from the TV. Even though my TV's pretty big, you don't get the feel of it until you're really in this building. It's really.
What's cool is he actually watches a lot of the games. You and I talked when John and Brad were breaking records or whatever. I remember Brad broke one record, and I just texted you during the game being like, do you have a comment? And he was like, yeah, I just watched it. And he was just really engaged. So all three of you have really been immersed in the Wizards since you left, although you're in the business of beating us tomorrow, though. But still, what's it like now, having put the sweat equity in those uniforms where now you watch the team play?
For me, I'm still watching it as a fan. Obviously, they're big on our radar tomorrow, and I watched the ATO that Wes drew up at the end of the game to try to get Brad over the top last night. I was like, okay, that was a dope play. I'm pretty sure he's going to probably use that again in a very recent future. Yeah, I'm just taking notes. But, like, I'm still connected with the organization. It's two organizations that, across my career that I just feel like super connected to. And obviously this is one of them, and the other one is the one that I'm employed by. So it's just like, I'm going to forever be a Wizard. That's just what it is.
How about for you?
Mine is, this is really the only team, where, I'm, drafted by Golden State, went to Orlando, went to Memphis. I don't even know how long I was there, but,
that's a great call.
so this is where all my, blood, sweat, and tears were, this gym, this exact floor, watching the games, now I'm watching it from the side instead of up and down as a player. I'm watching it from a side like a coach. It's different. It's not the same game. You know what I mean? It's coming from a different lens, and now I can see why Eddie Jordan was on my times. Because his view was way different than our view. We see something. I'm watching something here. He's watching something here, and when he says something, it's like, he don't know what to talk about, right? But he sees something that I can't see. So watching it, watching it now is just, it's a whole nother level of basketball for me. This is, for me, where I became a captain. This is where, 3 of my 5 kids were born at. This is when his brotherhood started. And I made the transition as far as what I'm going to do after basketball. I didn't know I started out, me and Quan both the commentary part of it. All 3 of us love the game of basketball. If we never played the game of basketball, we would have been on the blacktop playing against some little kids, trying to, do whatever. And the one thing I respect about these guys is that while we was playing, he was somewhat coaching. I was somewhat trying to, put the pieces together. He just everything about the game. I mean, he pretty much was a coach out there on the court. He knew more about the game than, certain coaches that, was on our staff and things of that nature. But basketball was our lives, and it still is to this day. I talked to Cole and I talked to Gil. We have kids. We're explaining to them about, the game of basketball and how it's affecting, what is he doing, this and that. And it's just like, we was put together for a reason because the love of the game, the way we saw the game, the way we competed, it just meshed together like it was just, this is art. It wasn't forced at all. Still to this day, going away from, doing different things. Gil's talking about the game every day. Karan is teaching the game. I'm still, trying to figure things out, putting, pieces to the puzzle. And it's like the way we kind of played the game, when we was playing, it's kind of where life is kind of like pushing us to after our careers and stuff like that. So it's just special for me to come back and be a part of this organization now in a different, role and still trying to accomplish the things when I was playing the game with these guys as well.
Fondest memory on this court for all three of you, what was it?
I think for me was, I was at Golden State. Didn't have any success. Went to Dallas for a year. Got some success as an individual, but that first year I came here. And I just remember the atmosphere here, but also in the locker room. Mr. Poland came in there. How excited he was. And just like, just knowing that I was a part of this vision of turning this organization around to being a very respectable organization and also a winning one as well. And for me to make that transition and to do it that quickly, all the hard work, all the sacrifice kind of like started to come into place. So I just remember being in that locker room and Mr. Poland, that they can, shake it back and things of that nature. But like, it was special because that was the reason why I was brought here. It was new, we had different personalities, and I was kind of that glue guy to kind of like, keep everybody together. So that's probably my fondest memory is when I first got here. And of course, we had some special moments. This one right here, getting mad at not making the Olympic team. And go down. Every team. Hey, we got to pull it now. He is not touching the ball. Double team every time. And Karan with the straw in his mouth. Just night in and night out. I said, I just got to play with a straw. McDonald's straw. He give you 45, 30. I'm like, what's going on?
The most amount of straws you ever played with?
Man, I went through a straw every time. Two or three of them. It was one time they didn't have a straw for me. I lost it. They didn't really know it.
But that kept you cool, right?
They kept my nerves right. Yeah. And also, Eddie York was a guy that didn't believe in limited rotation. He would make sure that I exhausted my time and my minutes. So I believe for 3 years straight, I was top 3 in minutes. So I like that energy.
Do you have a fond memory on this court?
Yes, of course. I would have to say it was the night of your event, your birthday party. And it was almost like a Kobe-like moment because in Charlotte, Kobe had told us, you want to be a part of history, throw me the ball, I'm going to make it, and go out the tunnel a little bit. I was like, that's different. I never heard nothing like that, but that's different. But then it was the same thing. Coach broke the play, Gil called it up top, danced with it for a minute, and turned around let's go have fun at my party. You know what I mean? I didn't want to spoil my night. You know what I mean? Or y'all night to witness this greatness. You know what I'm saying? The whole city came out and still talk about that event to this day. But that was one of my biggest moments because we see Steph doing it now. And, that's one of my teams, Golden State, and I'm watching all this stuff. I'm like, Gil was doing this back then at the highest level. So that was the first time I ever see somebody shoot a shot, game winner, with the runoff, turning around as the ball in the air. So that was one of my fondest memories here in this arena.
You had a few?
Yeah.
Irving looking for an opening.
Probably, to be honest, probably
Pass to Jokic.
throwing my jersey in the
Fader.
crowd.
The West
Because it's,
Embiid
when I look on it now,
in the game.
it is my legacy.
Wheeler the pass to
Because I don't have a game-worn jersey.
Off a pick from Wheeler.
So, you know, my memory is in this arena throwing my legacy for someone to be a part of it. And I think that's what, you know, when I look back, you know, I'm putting my job, put everyone's jersey on the wall, and I'm sitting here like, yeah, I don't have And it was like, you know, from All-Star jerseys, Darren had the agent in the back, All-Star jersey that I had made. My Olympic jerseys is in the city. Both of them, the white and the blue. I got yours.
Here's Wheeler.
Your Olympic jersey in the city?
Because
I didn't remember. I didn't read it. Our terms didn't. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that's our term, so I didn't want it. I didn't really want it. But I had it. So, so, you know, just throwing my jersey to, you know, watching the fans at the end of the game, no matter win or lose, you know, I'm making someone happy. So that's really, you know, my biggest memory on this court.
I want to end with this. Tough Juice always talks to me about what's your second chapter in life. We know what yours is.
Amazing
So
all.
the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. And some changes here for the East. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Jokic. And it's DeRozan in for Karl Anthony Towns. And West also making a switch. Ball's checked in for Trae Young. Now, here's George. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by KD. Here's Adebayo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up.
Anthony Davis at the line for 2.
What determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. We've got Randall. Edwards is out there with John Morant. Then there's Jay, and it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Lillard, Jokic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Jokic has got the lead up to 6 now for the East All-Stars. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now Randall, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard.
Light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game. I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Harden kicks to Jokic. And it's off from 3-point range.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really elusive.
Tatum's shot is off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Towns. And
2 shots.
checked in for the West. In town, drops them both. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Lillard against Morant. Outside Tatum. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Jokic craps the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Three-pointer, Lillard scored the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And this is Lillard at his best, sending up a confident shot from the arc like he just knows it's good. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
The West trails by 7. Morant passes to Wheeler. Here's Embiid, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And he gets the bucket.
And there's such an edge to Lillard's game. Dame doesn't care where he is on the court. He's going to get buckets.
Now here's Morant. Shea misses.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Inside, and Jokic slings it in.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. The West trails by 9. Over in the corner, Edwards. And foul on the shot, so
James Harden taking 2 shots. 6:53 on the court.
And he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Irving's checked in. The East leading by 7. The pass to Jokic. The dish to Antetokounmpo. Back to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Jokic has got 8. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And Morant's got the ball here for the West All-Stars. Passes to Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Jokic. The shot missing. Good D by Embiid. The West trails by 7. Edwards looking it over. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roof.
Morant with it. Guarded now by Irving. Embiid in the corner. And oh boy, a lot of contact.
Be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Young's checked in. And here are the East All-Stars.
I didn't eat the rolls. You did?
All-Stars now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Unless he ate them.
Screen on Morant.
I don't know.
And it's Towns missing.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Yeah.
To the left side wing. Irving for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Irving's got 5 points so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Here's Irving. 2 free throws coming up.
Skillful in how you guard Irving. I mean, he's really adept at drawing fouls.
The West trails by 6. And the rejection by Giannis. Morant against Towns. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Harden. Right side Towns. Here's the 3. Jay with the rebound. Jay's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the rejection by Towns.
Come on, he right there. That's fucking the beat, bro.
Antetokounmpo finds Irving. Oh, good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's all about Antetokounmpo. Harden outside. Pass to Jokic. Floats it up for Giannis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Tatum passes to Wheeler. Tatum a screen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Free throws today and convert 8 of them. That free throw good for Wheeler. Here for the East. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Jokic. Durant comes in for Antetokounmpo. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Towns. And Beal subbed in for James Harden. George is checked in for the West. Stephen Curry comes in for Morant.
And teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
George passes to Wheeler, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Outside DeRozan. There's the pass to KD. Puts it up from 7, and it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. The West trails by 4. Beal with the steal. And on the way from Irving for 3, the West grabs the miss. Embiid's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to happen.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
The East leading by 4. Outside Durant. Beal gets a wide open look. And another miss by the East. And here's George. He'll bring it up to the West. Curry kicks to Young. Pass to Wheeler. Embiid with a screen on KD. Shea misses. And here are the East All-Stars. KD dishes to Irving. Back to KD. Got a hand on it. Young with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Jay. Defended by Durant. Count that one. The East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Wheeler. Durant kicks to DeRozan. Adebayo with a screen for DeRozan. Over George. DeRozan's shot is off. And the West All-Stars have possession. George passes to Wheeler. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Irving finds Durant. Here's Adebayo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line.
Any indeed. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
All checked in for the East. Williamson is checked in for the West. Young pass to Williamson. Here's Wheeler, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Adebayo with a screen for Paul. Pass to Adebayo. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Adebayo's got 5 points now in the quarter. Young outside. Pass to Wheeler. Young against KD. Young off the pick from Wheeler. And they get it back. Over in the corner, Williamson. And George kicks to Young. Some nice passing here by the West. 4 on the clock. George with a screen on DeRozan. Wheeler takes it inside. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. The East leading by 3. And it's Beal in the corner. Lets it go from 14. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
You know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
To the middle. Here's Wheeler, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
A big man with a big finish.
Paul passes to DeRozan. Now Kevin Durant, covered by Wheeler. From downtown, KD's shot is off.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Williamson with the screen for George. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first. Remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
We've got Harden. Jokic is out there with Antetokounmpo. That's Kyrie Irving, and it's Towns in at the 3. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Here is Harden. No points in the game yet for him. And Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot here.
Taking 2 shots.
Really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
That one is no good.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Tatum against Giannis. Tatum passes to Wheeler. That gives them the lead. Jay's got 26 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Outside Irving. Jokic trying to free himself up.
Come on, man.
His hand, rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
And here's Moran. He'll bring it up for the West. Fires the 3. And the West hit again from deep.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 8. Jokic inside. Embiid's there. And a wide open look for Irving. Off target from outside. Irving's gone 1 of 4 from distance. Here's Wheeler, and it is...
Ooh.
Love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Harden finds Jokic. Back to Harden. Down low. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Morant passes to Wheeler. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Here's Wheeler. And there's the second dunk to finish it off.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Here's Harden, rejected by Wheeler. Young pass to Tatum, to the inside. Towns with the steal. Inside, Harden draws the double. Back to Giannis. Kicks it out to Harden. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And then Morant grabs it in.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. And it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Here's Jokic, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Harden. Young, good. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the West All-Stars.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals. You're not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Here's Irving. No good again that time.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Here's Tatum. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Lillard's checked in for the East. Davis is checked in for the West. LaMelo Ball comes in for Trae Young. Here's Lillard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
At the line for 2.
Set on titles, a true leader with a winning mindset.
All free throws good from Lillard.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's Wheeler, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jay's got the lead up to 12 now for the West All-Stars. Harden the pass to Jokic. Great tee that time from Davis.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will of taking control on the glass.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. Towns a screen on Morant. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns. Morant against Jokic, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And Davis can't get it to go. Davis has gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Antetokounmpo against Morant. The shot by Lillard, wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Davis, and he banks in the layup. Davis has got 8.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Lillard outside. Jokic sets the screen for Lillard. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Some nice passing here by the West. To the middle. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
It's Morant with the drop. And too long on the shot. The East trail by 9. At the elbow, it's Lillard. The pass to Jokic. Back to Lillard. Passes it to Giannis. 5 to shoot. Here's Harden on the way. The 3. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated play.
Feeds it to Lillard. From 6 away. And that was
oh my God!
He's got 7 points for the quarter.
And, you know, Damian Lillard has such a quick release. Excellent at getting his shot up and over the defense inside.
Timeout called here by the... who brings the ball up for the East All-Stars. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the 4th quarter going. Jay out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Young, then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Embiid in at the center, locking down the middle.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Young, cool.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
In the corner, Murray with it. Pass to Jokic. Over Embiid. 5 on the clock. Jokic, no good. The West leading by 13. Young with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Young pass to Wheeler. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. That's 36 points for Jay.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Drains the 3-pointer.
Giannis is taking it up a notch here, and he's always one of the more consistent players in the league, night in and night out, and he's getting it done tonight.
Lets it go from 14. Young, no good. Young's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37% from 12 feet out. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He kicks it to Young. No good that time. And it's the East going the other way. Antetokounmpo against Tatum. In the corner, Murray with it. To the paint. Here's Jokic, and it's blocked by Wheeler, and he recovers it. No good from Irving.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Wheeler, the pass to Young. Over onto the Kumbo. The West again cannot hit.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And they double up Giannis. And here's KD for three. Offensive rebound.
Oh, what the hell?
Getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab rebounds.
Young looking it over. Outside Tatum. Here's Jay. Covered by Giannis. Tatum. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You got to do a lot more than that to stop Tatum. I mean, he's just too skilled and crafty and strong on these takes.
Pass to Jokic. It's Durant on the wing. Floats it up for Jokic. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Jay. He's covered by Irving.
Oh, my goodness. Come on, bro. You tripping, homie.
Fires for three. West All-Stars with the rebound. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Wheeler. Good. It's Tatum picking up the assist. Jay's got 38 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Curry against Murray. Curry passes to Young. Young off of it from Wheeler. And a miss there on the triple.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Tatum against Durant. Looking to get it going. It's deflected. And now here comes Young leading the break.
Oh,
nice job winning up the alley.
this motherfucker, bro.
And up to Kumbo, slams it in.
The aggressive approach from Giannis.
Fuck, just throw me the fucking ball next time, monkey.
Punching it off. That's the way you do it.
Young from outside.
What is he fucking doing, bro?
Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside, KD. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
This bullshit.
That's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Damn, Trey, it ain't that fucking hard, bro.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Irving passes to Jokic. Back to Irving. The pass to KD. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Man.
Durant's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Young inside. Covered by Irving. And the basket.
Let's go, fucker.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the East All-Stars. And there's
charging like a motherfucker. Oh, come on, bro. That's charging like a motherfucker.
Here for the East. Towns, who's checked in for Jokic. Bam Adebayo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's James Harden in for Kevin Durant. The West All-Stars also at the sub. Balls checked in for Stephen Curry. Puts it up from 12. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The West leading by 10. Young for 3. Buries the long.
That's what I'm talking about, Trey.
His name in the score sheet in the first half. But he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
And here's Irving. Over Young. Downs trying to get open. Irving's shot is good.
I think Kyrie is really frustrating for the defense because he makes it look so easy and his shot is so natural.
Young from outside. Good.
Trey is hot, nigga.
Tatum's got his 3rd assist on the night. Murray against Tatum. The kick out to Irving.
Oh, that's some bullshit, bro. He ain't hitting that.
Of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
What are you doing, Melo?
It's hauled in by the East.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Why did Melo do that, bruh?
Shower handles, boy. It's so much fun seeing him pull off those tricky moves like this.
Ball, the pass to Wheeler.
Where's the foul, bruh? Where is the foul, bruh? That shit out of here, bruh.
The East All-Stars will keep it. And some changes.
Oh, why y'all taking me out, man? That's that fuck shit, bro. No, we do.
The West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
But you gonna bring up a photo of him?
Yeah.
When he was 14, 15 years old. 65 or 66 years ago. This is where cancer culture gets into the mix. And you're a mix, and that. We get all of that. We also
My nephew
Clean green juice. Yes, right here from the Mercadito Verde in Panama.
So this is it's
microgreens, kale mixed microgreens, spicy microgreens, and mustard in there. Wow.
wanna play the game? Oh, Kendrick without, dang, 21 days. Oh, damn. Kendrick broke his ankle in my season. Dang. Oh, he was balling. LeBron got a broke finger. Man, this is crazy. I was playing. I put LeBron in. They said he was like 1 to 2 weeks, right? I put him in the game anyway. He was breaking, right? But then you'll see him run down the court like he be shaking his hand like his hand hurt. I was like, oh, they got the real animations on the game. I said, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to redo my lineup. We all on fire right now. We hot. Rest tripping, bro. What did I do in the All-Star game though? That shit was crazy, bro. Oh well, I won it.